Hey guys, so I'm currently at Powell Street, and just give me a second here. Awesome, cool guys. So I'm currently walking to the manufacturer, so we'll see what happens there. But in the meantime, I hope you guys can hear me. I just wanted to talk about, I guess, a few things that go on in, I guess, you can say, I don't want to say my daily life, but just in general. So obviously there are always, this is a weird thing for the, I hope you guys can see that, whatever. But yeah, trials, tribulations, they go on often, and it's something that, as much as I appreciate, my life and everything that goes on, trials and tribulations are something that happen every day. So it's something to bear in mind. The reason why I don't necessarily talk about what I go through personally is because it's not that I don't want people to know or that I want to hide it. It's the feeling of, I don't know how to explain it. It's, it's very tough for, I don't know where this video is going, to be honest, but yeah, it's interesting because you don't know what goes on. The reason why I want to show people what I'm going through, especially the struggles, because a lot of us look at all these people on Instagram and YouTube and all these different, athletes and celebrities, and we tend to feel like they don't deserve to be where they're at, or they don't, they got lucky, all that kind of jazz. But the thing about it is, we don't see their behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is probably the biggest thing that you could probably possibly do. So the reason why I want to show you guys a little bit of, vulnerability, a little bit of me, is because I want you guys to understand that it's not easy. It's not rainbows and sunshines. Yeah, it's not rainbows and sunshines. I want you guys to know that it's not easy. A lot of people have this weird perception that I'm living the perfect life, and by all means, I'm living a good life. Like, I'm living a good life because I choose to live a good life. I chose to step out of my boundaries, do something that many people, I guess, in my culture would not do. However, I'm still going through a lot of trials and tribulations as well. So that's why I wanted to emphasize this. I hope you guys can hear me. There's like trucks all over the place, and I'm just walking down Powell, so this is like a place close to the port. So if you guys look here, yeah, you guys are gonna hear a lot of noise, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe I'll show you guys a little bit more of Vancouver. If you guys want to see more of Vancouver, just hit the like button. I'm gonna plug it today. Hit the like button and just leave it in the comments. But yeah, I just wanted to emphasize that it's not going to be an easy road. It's not going to be sunshines, and there's going to be rainy days. There's going to be rainy moments. And yeah, obviously I'm still trying to tackle what I'm currently going through. And yeah, but awesome. So as I was walking I just passed basically the downtown east side area, and it's something that I've always been intrigued about. It's something that's always not confused me, but it's interesting because, as you know, the world is going, there's a lot of things going on in this world, and I know we're all trying to do our best to help. One thing that I've always been interested in is like, sometimes you have to look, you have to start at home. Like my parents, they always emphasize, I'm gonna go down here because there's less sound there. My parents always emphasize that before you start doing things outside, it starts at home. So the foundation of everything that you do, it starts at home. So if that's why, like, even for me, I've been trying to fix things, not fix things, but trying to, you know, make sure that I'm doing well at home and stuff like that. But yeah, it's sort of a thing where you sort of, yeah, it's because the one thing in Vancouver that's a pretty big issue in Vancouver is the homeless problem, right? So I've always been intrigued about it. It's just a thought. I've always thought of, how can you fix it? Not necessarily fix the problem, but what is the alternative to the problem? So how we can make the problem, because it's a big problem in this city. It's huge. I'm always downtown, so I every day I'm always exposed to it. I always see it, and although I want to do something, it's something that I don't know how to approach yet. So that's one thing that I've been trying to, I would say, sort of tackle. But yeah, that's one thing. And yeah, I feel like they say, foundation starts at home. I feel like that's sort of something that I'm leaning toward, just trying to figure it out. Which is why, like, whenever I walk down the east side, I grew up actually in East Van. I didn't grow up in the downtown east sides part, but I did grow up in East Vancouver. So when I was younger, I used to take the bus and I used to see, the downtown east side area. And as a kid, when you see that kind of thing, you're just sort of, you're when you're a kid, you're curious about a lot of things, and seeing it sort of, especially now that I'm older, seeing it doesn't confuse me, but I'm intrigued by it. Like I said, like I'm always curious about things. I'm always wondering about things. And yeah, it's something that I hope that I can do my part to help in the future. But yeah, that's something that sort of intrigued me. What else is there in my head? Another thing that I want to discuss was, so I'm leaning really towards football. I love football. Football, if you watch, if you like, it's soccer basically. But yeah, it's something I've been passionate about my whole life, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it in my life. Just give me a second here. I'm just about to reach the area, so I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys heard it, what I was saying. I know it was noisy back there, but hope you guys heard it. Then if not, then this will not be posted. So peace out, guys.